Talofa Faithful, how's it going? Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. Everything was good for you and yours because right now for the San Francisco 49ers, it is good for us. We locked up the number one seed going through the playoffs this year. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to go to the Super Bowl, you got to go through the Bay. So yesterday I was actually out and about with my family. I've actually not watched anything from this game at all. Kind of took a day off from Niners stuff because I have family in town up here in Seattle. They're big Steelers fans. Obviously, the Steelers were playing the Seahawks up here in Seattle, so I spent the day with the family. I deliberately didn't try not to watch any of the highlights. Of course, I saw that we won stuff here and there, but I tried to since I was like, you know what, since I'm not going to be watching the game at all today, let me try and give an honest, actual review for it. I seen some of it, couldn't do it all, but anyways, I didn't get to watch the whole game, so we're here now to go through it. The last video blew up and everything, so thank you for all the people who liked and subbed that video. I appreciate it. It just kind of blew up and just went a lot farther than I don't think any of us here at Niner Faithful Radio thought it was going to do. It just kind of literally blew up. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up that game right now, or that video. All right, there it is. All right, folks, let's get into it. Purdy handing off to.
The game, and it's a good one. Turns the corner and pounds his way for 9.
Is there a back in the league right now better at those cut blocks?
Second down and short.
Well, not the cut blocks. I'm sorry, the cutbacks. My bad.
With the leading rusher in the NFL, who's got over 1,400 yards on the ground this season. 4 first downs on this opening drive for the Niners, and McCaffrey.
Well, at least unlike last week, we were getting the ball directly to CMC to start the game, which was a terrible idea that we didn't do last week against the Ravens.
Scrambling outside.
Oh, Brady, what are you doing?
Trying to buy time. Stopping and throwing, and a dangerous pass, but we'll try for the rookie.
Should have just thrown that one out of bounds instead of even trying that. All right, so we'll have 3-0 to start the game.
He just snuck it inside to remain perfect on field goal.
Moody sometimes with these field goals, man. He be getting them barely in. It's like, is he going to go in?
Bring some pressure off the edge, maybe a linebacker inside.
Well, look at the pressure coming from San Francisco. Howe delivers into a tight window. It was still nearly caught by Samuel, but the Amador Lenore
honestly, it wasn't a terrible pass by Howe. He should have hung on to that. Nice end around the Debo. Look at the wall of blocking. Man, this team blocks downfield like none other. And I know I'm being a little biased, but I have not seen another team that can block downfield as good as this entire team does. Nice catch.
They're so good at those levels concepts with all these weapons they have.
Down the middle.
Now over the middle, it's
Debo. Debo had another good day for himself. CMC going up the middle, makes a cutback. And just, a lot of CMC isn't given credit for the amount of power he brings to his game for running the ball. He's a lot more powerful than we think he is. He's not just like a speed, gimmicky runner. And speaking of speed and gimmicky runners, there is Debo Samuels just running over everybody into the end zone. Actually, it was untouched. I guess I should have said more like Debo is usually the power runner of them.
Creating a little bit of a interference, and then
good start for Debo to get this game going.
Castro Fields right there, been confirming it a post snap. Seeing it pre-snap, confirming it post snap, and letting that thing eat. And that's exactly what Sam Howell needs to do.
Brian Johnson?
This will help. Brian Robinson.
Or Brian Robinson.
12-yard run in his return after missing the last 2 games with a hamstring injury.
Man, when they rebuild this Washington Commanders team, I really hope they get him some help because he is a damn good back.
Good blocking for that screen. And there goes Brian Robinson with an angry.
You get him a decent quarterback around him, rebuild that offensive line kind of a thing, man. Robinson's going to be a problem for years to come.
Uh-oh, here comes the pressure again.
Full blitz.
We're going to got rid of it.
Good pressure.
Logan Thomas was the closest receiver to it. 47-yarder from Joey.
All right, 10-3, 10-3. We're good right now. We're good. If my voice is gone or anything like that, I'm sorry. It was a good New Year's Eve. To CMC down the middle. Good 14-yard pickup, roughly.
San Francisco had to play in the wild card round last year. Purdy off the back foot. Oh,
Ooh.
nice play defensively.
That was I'm not sure who that was, but there was someone across the middle that was opening. Oh, but McLaurin. Yep. Again, if you're going to rebuild around this team, rebuild around McLaurin and Robinson.
He's going to take a deep shot. McLaurin gets loose. He's got it.
Nice pass, nice catch. Can't even argue that.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry. Is that McLaurin's actual nickname? Scary Terry? I'm sorry, it sounds too much like the old wrestling manager, Scary Sherry. I would never want that nickname.
When they've got to the red zone, they've been good this year. Can they cash in here?
Come on, get in there.
One-on-one. Back shoulder. McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
There's Scary Terry. I can't with that name.
Look at this.
Good pass. Good throw. I mean, there's not much you can do there
before Thomas can get his head around.
Before Ambry gets there, yeah, it's just.
And a wide receiver. I think he's a Colts fan.
Digs the hat.
There's that CMC leak thing that they do. There's
Kittle. Kittle got loose, and Forbes has to put a shoulder into the big tight end.
Man, it is amazing to know that with all the weapons, we've got 3,000-yard receivers, or excuse me, 2 receivers, a tight end. We have a back who's getting, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at stats yet. He's got to be pushing 2,000 total yards, pretty close to it. And then Brock Purdy did break the 49ers season record held by Jeff Garcia. Nice hole up the middle. Just running through people. This fucking offense. When it's on this offense is on point.
Fake to McCaffrey, give it to Samuel in space with the moves. The stop in the red zone today. Purdy looking. Back corner of the end zone and another.
Wasn't a great pass.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Pause.
A 22-yard chip shot for Jake Moody. 15 of 15 inside of 40 yards.
I think on our preview show, I think I had this game 28-9. But this game is pretty damn close going into halftime. Commanders kept it good in this first half.
Tough spot here, and he's going to run out of bounds. Cleveland Furl chased him out. That's going to end up being a loss of yardage. And it's fourth down. He did not finish the process of the catch all the way through.
So obviously they don't score the rest of the way.
Completion, and it's 2nd and 10. Now underneath to McCaffrey.
Just spread everybody out. No, by the way, there's a McCaffrey sitting across the middle for like 10 yards.
He did a pretty good job of letting that thing go so he could not get that holding call.
Elijah Mitchell sighting.
With Elijah Mitchell, and he moves the chains.
CMC did go out with a calf injury. Apparently he's going to be fine. Nothing to worry about. And to be honest, I'm glad we took him out. We've now, with this first-round bye, I don't want to see him next week. Honestly, let Elijah Mitchell get some carries, some more JP Mason. Hell, even let's get some Jeremy McNichols get some carries. But I do not want to see CMC until the first playoff game. Let him rest.
Washington bringing pressure off the backside, and they'll run it again as McCaffrey stays on the bench here, and Elijah Mitchell.
And up to Mitchell, up the middle, touchdown.
Mitchell just walks in for the touchdown, his first of the year.
Really? Well, I shouldn't be surprised that that's Mitchell's first of the year. I mean, he was hurt quite often in the beginning of the season, middle part of it as well. Man, we can have a Kittle. If y'all don't know about Kittle, I think Kittle loves it more when he blocks somebody in for a touchdown than actually scoring for a touchdown. Nice catch by Samuel. Again, Curtis Samuel, not a bad wide receiver. There are weapons on this team. This Commanders team, with the correct rebuild, good coach, and everything, they will be pretty dangerous in the next couple of years.
Good block by Nick Gates, and that opens things up for Gibson. Here comes Gibson again. Big hole for Gibson. And another big play. 3 consecutive big plays for Washington. Third down and 8.
Boys are probably getting a little tired there.
Get a first down at the 3. Pressure coming from the Niners.
Good pressure.
Delivers
Ooh,
to the
nice pickup.
It's Tarvarius Ward. Another interception. One of the best in the business. And now wave it out. Wave it out on the return. They're going to say down by contact.
They don't give a damn.
The 5-yard
The ball was down way before you could hear all the whistles, and they kept running that play. They were determined to make that another pick six.
Your first turnover of the game.
So now Elijah Mitchell.
Nice cutback, Elijah.
McCaffrey might be nursing that calf issue, and Elijah Mitchell takes it for 15
See?
yards.
I mean, they do a little bit.
Elijah Mitchell in this offense is
I'm
still
telling you what, they are so
amazing,
solid.
but CMC just has that extra thing that just makes him so much, makes everything so much deadly. Nice juice tech. Juice.
Late pressure coming. Purdy looking for Ayuk.
Oh.
What a dime by Purdy as Brandon Ayuk
He snatched that.
into the red zone of Washington.
Damn, that pass and that. We're actually watching that one again. I'm sorry. That was fucking pretty. He has a needle arm. Look at this ball. Money, heat, snatched it out of the air. Damn.
As Brandon Ayuk snatches it into the red zone of Washington.
Ayuk is seriously overlooked by a lot of people.
The 4-man rush, Purdy. Nothing
What are you doing,
downfield.
Purdy?
Smith Williams was chasing. Purdy gets out of there. Looking deep, back in the end zone. He's got Ayuk for the touchdown.
Bam. Ayuk was just standing there, just like, hey, I'm open. Throw me the damn ball.
For Brandon Ayuk.
Okay, that's another one I want to watch.
Field, Smith Williams as Brandon Ayuk snatches it into the red
It's
zone of
11:15, so is this like the next play? No. It's a little bit low.
The 4-man rush, Purdy.
Whoop.
Nothing downfield. Smith Williams was chasing. Purdy gets out of there.
Look at him pointing, and there he is. Damn.
For Brandon Ayuk, as Purdy continues to find it.
I like when any quarterback does that, where they start pointing,
That's just playing
and to
quarterback
receivers,
right
like,
there.
and then they throw it there and everything. I've always like,
He may have had that
there's the
ball
pick.
connected as well. And Deommodore Lenoir just stepped
Demo
in,
Lenoir.
took it away, running it back. He'll be ruled down by contact back at the 42-yard line, but it's back-to-back drives with a San Francisco interception.
You know, you manage the game properly, but you still make big plays when they're there for you. I just think he's had a tremendous season.
Deebo.
Deebo Samuel with a good run out to the 22-yard line, a first down.
Other than like maybe Chris Henry, Deebo's got to be the hardest guy to tackle in the league.
It is caught by Juszczyk.
Those two guys will just fight through anything.
He'll pick up 7 on the play to move the chain.
I'll go right back, throw back into the middle of the football field to my tight end. Doesn't bother me.
Mitchell's going to fall short on 3rd down and goal. It'll be 4th and goal here.
Good stop there by the Commanders.
They'll give it to Mitchell, trying to pound ahead, and credit to this Washington defense. They come up with a stand. We'll keep it at a 17-point game. David
Good
Mayo
stop by their D. Good stop.
gets in there. Howell rolling out. Chased by Bosa. Howell is going to have to get rid of it. Wow, that would have been an incredible play.
Demo with some hands over there.
Adam Mark and Christina here at FedEx Field. Boy,
Oh, what are you doing, Sam?
Lost the ball there. He'll get it back.
Oh, Sam Darnold. This is why you're a backup in the NFL at this point.
The games all finish up. Imagine they'll be battling for some seeding as well.
Ooh.
Catch made by
Good
John
tackle.
Bates. Tackle was made by Isaiah Oliver. We'll see who starts next week.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the game. With got the kneel down.
49ers.
The Niners are taking the victory 27-10.
See what the status of McCaffrey is with that calf issue going forward.
Yeah, good dominant game. And then afterwards, I saw some videos of the guys that were watching them as they clinched the #1 seed. So that's it. 49ers win once again. Don't play a quote-unquote meaningful football game until the first playoff game in Frisco. It's a good season so far. I mean, we said the #1 step was always going to be getting that home field advantage. We obviously have that right now. So, yeah, it's been good stuff. Again, thank you so much for everybody who showed so much love on the last video that just kind of went absolutely bonkers on YouTube. I think it's pushing like 7,000 views or something like right now. So let's do that again. So definitely, you guys, me and TJ will be back again on Tuesday where we do our normal review show. And then Friday night, I will be back on more likely with TJ, maybe some guys from the variety show. We've been doing that one. In the preview of the Rams. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a brain flash there. And then for the game, we'll be doing the post game, halftime, and pregame. I did that backwards. I'm still working my way through this New Year's hangover. So again, everybody, thank you very much. Please like and sub to the Niner Faithful Radio. Fire Fatai, Telelava. One love, everybody. Peace.